Yes, sir. We are live on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. So good morning, participants. Welcome to the live session of the course Management of New Products and Services. Our instructor, Professor Jayanta Chatterjee sir, is here with us. First, we will address few queries posted on the Google form. Then you can unmute yourself and ask your doubts. I'll just read out those queries, sir, posted on the Google form.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. The first question is by Mr. Nitin. The question is, sir, is it your videos cover all the topics about this course? If any topics are there for to study for the examination, something like that, sir.
No, I think the most important point is that your coming exams will be based entirely on the lectures. If there is anything additional that you have to study, that would have been mentioned in the lectures and a reference would have been given. But in this particular course, I suppose there isn't any such thing. So as long as you study the lectures and the lecture notes, you should be fine.
All right, sir. The next question is posted by Miss Hemashri. She wants to know the importance of the course and the examination pattern, sir.
I think the examination pattern is a question from many persons. So the examination will be an objective type. So there will be questions and options will be presented to you and you will have to tick on the right option. So the objective type examinations you are quite familiar with, and there will be no negative marking. So you can be tension-free on that account. And I think that as long as you have listened to the lectures and you have paid attention to the lecture notes, you should be fine. The exam should be quite easy for you and interesting.
Right, sir. So importance of this course.
The importance of this course, I think, is should have been obvious to you from the course itself. I think new products are now the lifeline, the rejuvenation stream of most organizations, because the world is changing faster than before. And therefore, whether in products or in services, we have to constantly innovate and come up with more attractive and newer propositions. So from that aspect, I suppose this course will contribute to your ability to cope with rapid changes and manage this rapidly changing paradigm.
Thank you, sir. So now we will take questions from the participants who have joined on Zoom. So. Participants, any doubts, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, please unmute yourself and present your question. Are there any questions?
Not yet, sir. I'm just checking the YouTube also. Few students are watching on YouTube, but they are yet to post it on YouTube chat, sir.
Okay.
So participants, feel free to post your doubts. In Zoom chat also you can post, or else you can unmute yourself and ask questions directly. So please utilize this session. So the examination for this course is on 23rd of March, sir. And
Okay.
Nearly 2,193 students have registered for the examination, sir. So almost,
Really?
Yes, 50% of the enrolled students registered for the examinations. It's
Okay, that's very good.
It's a very good number, sir. Yeah.
Hmm.
So hall tickets will be issued within 1 week time. So examination center details will be available on the admit card, hall ticket.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So any subject related questions, please ask Avik, Beauty Das, Nihal, Omkar, Tanmoy. Please feel free to ask doubts.
I suppose their main question must have been related to the exam.
Exactly, sir.
And now that we have responded to that particular concern,
Right, sir.
there seems to be no other question.
Yeah, maybe we will wait for a minute and then in case if they are not having questions, then we will wind up, sir.
Yeah.
So
Sir,
participants.
good. Yeah, sir, good morning, Avik this side. So just one question. The way AI is getting evolved, right? So now previously the like after GenAI, now the agentic AI is into the market. So from
Yes.
that perspective, how you are looking like the process of the new product evolvement and like customer centricity is going to impact going forward, or like
Well, I think this is a good question. And I don't think in our course we have not specifically addressed this particular issue. But you see, AI is like a tool. AI is, at this stage, it is still an instrument in your hand. So just like if you want to write something, the answer or the text or the content is actually in your mind. If you have a fountain pen in your hand or a ballpoint pen or a gel pen or any other instrument or your computer keyboard or your phone keyboard, the answer or the content that you are writing, expressing, presenting is coming from your mind. The instrument is only an aid to the process of your expression. The AI is similarly a tool, except that it is a collaborating tool. So, which means that when you are using the content in your mind, the answer in your mind, the question in your mind you are expressing, then the AI may actually offer you some assistance by way of suggesting alternatives, by way of suggesting some possibilities. But ultimately, you have to make the decision. So, in new product, new service management, the basic structure, the process, the flow that we have discussed in the course will not change very dramatically. It is just that the process may be accelerated. You may get assistance from the AI tools. Otherwise, your responsibility as a creator, as a new product manager, as a new service manager would only be more accentuated, will only become more important, because now you possibly with the AI tools will be able to do more, and you will maybe able to do it faster and better. So the fundamental point I'm making is the AI is a tool in your hand. Your responsibility, your judgment, your creativity will still be the most important part in the game. Am I clear?
yes, yeah. You sir.
Sir,
Okay.
good morning, sir.
Yes, please.
I am Tanmoy Sen.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
Sir, this course I have followed till now it's a very good, the discussions were extremely helpful for us. Sir,
Yeah.
I have a query, like in the segmentation part, you had told a very good thing that segment is a part of the homogeneous market, but the segment itself is a homogeneous entity. The segment is a heterogeneous part of the heterogeneous market, but the segment itself is a homogeneous entity.
Correct.
This is a very, I mean, that is the tagline, and that means a lot. But I want to just pose a question, because sir, kindly with your expertise and with your this thing, kindly say, sir, that this we are addressing, say, TAM 1, that is the total addressable market, which is the entire market which the company is looking at, and the TAM 2 is supposed to be a subset of that particular total address.
Correct.
Now,
Correct. Very correct.
sir, in this evolving market scenario where the product life cycle is changing so fast, the product life cycle is affecting the choice of the customers, the availability in the market, all the things are become so dynamic that in this, is there any, like we are saying, if we consider a Venn diagram, TAM2 is a subset of TAM1. But is there a possibility that TAM2, right, the total address market, it may, the boundaries may merge, and it may become overlap the entire TAM1 also, in order to maintain superiority in the market, or for that matter to
Yeah, I think this is a good question and a good insight that you have developed. It is true that we had talked about TAM2 being a subset of TAM1,
yes, sir.
but in the dynamics is faster. The velocity of the marketplace is continuously accelerating.
Sir.
So therefore, there may often be a situation. So the TAM2, suppose you look at a particular point in a particular time. Say
Sir.
today, you look at a particular market and your product offering or your service offering, and you say that the TAM2, that is the market that I am addressing, is 82% of the total addressable market. But as you rightly pointed out, this 82% may become 92% within a very short time because of the changing market dynamics.
Sir.
So your ultimate vision has always to be tempered by the TAM1. And you have to see within the TAM1 what TAM2 you have chosen, and as long as you address the TAM2 sincerely, then even if the TAM2 as a percentage of TAM1 has increased or decreased, it won't really matter. Because what is most important is that you have to offer to the best of your ability to the addressable market.
Sir.
If the addressable market is expanding and approaching the total market, then so be it.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, but from this particular thing, my query is that, sir, for a particular market which I am targeting, the product and services features will be designed will be rather tailor-made as per the requirements of the customer in that particular segment.
Yes.
Now, if I look at the value proposition, sir, sir, if due to this dynamism, I know, sir, it is always a very, very difficult thing to predict. But in spite of that, sir, in this dynamic scenario, if I focus on my product or service design based on the input of the customer requirement or customer requirement, now if that undergoes a change, dynamism, due to the dynamism, it undergoes change very rapidly. Now I have to work back in order to inbuilt those additional features or additional value additions, so to say. And at some point of time, it may so happen that the product altogether gets changed, or the manufacturing.
No, I get what you are saying. You
Sir.
see, it will not be a radically new product or a new service that will emerge because of the changing market condition. It is maybe some features may have to be altered,
Sir.
or features have to be added or subtracted. But the point is, you are very right that these subsets that we make, or these distinctions that we make, they are never static, or they are never cast in stone. The market has to be identified now as a fluid dynamic entity,
Sir.
and therefore our positioning with respect to a particular segment will need to be continuously reviewed. You have to continuously monitor based on the market feedback.
Absolutely, sir.
So therefore there is no shortcut to the dynamics of communication within your organization.
Sir.
And this thing that I think I must have mentioned during the course, that sense, share, and respond.
Yes, sir.
That means your sensing processes of your organization with respect to changing conditions must be as good as the market changes are. It must be synchronous with the market dynamics. And the thing that where many organizations fail, that even though they sense the change, they are not able to share it properly within the organization and deliberate within the organization and respond appropriately. So this sharing within the organization, that means within the organization, the process of communication has to be very dynamic as the changing market. And the other important point is in this sense, share, respond triangle,
Sir.
the respond part of it. Often in our response, we get blinded by the importance of our current major customers. But you have to remember, I think I must have mentioned in the course, that we have to be always very cautious these days because of these dynamics of change and velocity of change to the peripheral market. Because something that is not so important today as a market share or as a market segment may become very, very important and may overshadow. I think I might have discussed during the course
Yes, sir. You
the
have.
case of computers, where major companies like DEC, Digital Equipment Corporation, were so successful at a particular point of time because they were doing very well responding to the then major customers, that means the mini computers.
Sir.
So they were paying very good attention to large customers, large organizations, professional organizations, but they ignored the peripheral small market of the home computing. But because in that market, the offerings, new products, new services grew very rapidly, soon what was a home computer or what was a portable computer, what was a microcomputer, soon overshadowed the market of the mini computer.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, you have to, in the response, you should not only pay attention to your current major customers, but you should also be conscious about the peripheral or emerging markets or emerging market trends. So you have to be good for what is important today, and you have to be sensitive towards what may become important tomorrow.
Very good, sir. Sir, but do you think that this, whatever, sir, we have been discussing right now, it will be predominantly applicable in a B2C segment, because the peripheral markets or the peripheral customers whom we should address, it will be the change will be more predominant in case of a B2C segment rather than a B2B segment, because in a B2B industrial kind of a setup, the major customers will have a major say and a major role to play in the growth of a company. But in case of a B2C segment,
Yes, I think in a way, the changes in the B2C market are faster and often more dramatic.
sir,
And in the B2B market, depending on the business that we are looking at or the industry that we are looking at. For example, if we are looking at the metal industry,
sir,
the rate of change may be a bit slower than
sir,
the rate of change in, say, for example, telecom infrastructure industry.
absolutely, sir.
So it depends on the type of industry. In certain B2B industries, in certain B2B contexts, the rate of change may be as fast or as dynamic or as radical as, say, B2C. Or so the more high tech or dynamic tech B2B context you are looking at,
Sir.
the more it will be like a fast changing B2C industry.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. But a late phenomena we have observed that in case of B2B, the industrial segment, although there are major customers, of late, since the last 2-3 years, this MSME, that's micro, small, medium sectors have joined, and they are gradually, as you have rightly pointed out, that peripheral, that portion is gradually summing up to a substantial business volume, and
Yes.
it is creating a major, I should say,
Challenge.
in the company's domain. It is making a major mark in the company's business
Yes,
domain.
yes, very right, very right. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Any other question, comment?
So on YouTube, I checked no queries are posted over there. Maybe we
Yeah.
wait for Zoom participants.
I must say it was indeed a privilege to have these sessions with you, sir. And we must be thankful to Murali Krishnan sir also, because for the other sessions of NPTEL, that live Zoom session is always not accessible. So we are really grateful for this kind of an interaction. And we are thankful to Murali Krishnan sir and sir, Professor Chatterjee sir. We are really thankful to you
Thank
for
you.
valuable time, sir.
Thank you. Any suggestion from somebody, from anybody in this group, that how we can make the course better, more interesting?
May I add 1 or 2 points, sir?
Yeah, please do.
Sir, if we can, I mean, I am too, I am nobody, sir, in front of your wisdom and knowledge, sir. Sir, only one thing I was thinking, that if some part of marketing analytics, rather, because taking up that particular point, that sensing, then that sensing part, for activating that sensing part, if we can add up something related to this marketing analytics to a basic level, that through what are the tools and tackles and sensing parameters, where we can tweak, how we can gauge the market, that kind of a feel, if we can add up 1 or 2 sessions, that may further enhance our knowledge, sir.
It will be, that's a very good point that you have made. And we are continuously looking for these kinds of inputs. So if you could actually write a mail on this, then it will be good. It will be, your idea will become clearer to us, and we will see where in this course we can add something Because actually, you see, the course structures are determined by the duration of the course.
Yes,
Because
sir.
like in a physical course,
Yes, sir.
we can add 1 or 2 extra lectures
Yes, sir.
easily. But in this kind of a recorded course, we will have to do a lot of preparation. If we want to do that, we will have to do some modification of the current structure. Otherwise, on the NPTEL platform, there are many courses available for marketing analytics. But I take your point that we may need to improve or expand on the sensing and responding part of it.
Sir. Sir, I will definitely write a small mail, sir, and try to give my idea.
Yeah, please do.
It is for you to consider, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So participants, any other doubts?
I think there are no other points as such, so we may
Right, sir. So examination is on
the wind
23rd.
up.
Yes, sir, sure, sir. 23rd of March is the examination, sir. You can wish and then we will close it, sir.
Yeah, I think my wish is always there. And the point that I always try to make is that I would not say best of luck, because this course and the examination will not be a very uncertain, unpredictable surprise where you will need a lot of help from luck. As long as you pay attention to the lectures and the lecture notes, and you have paid attention to the discussions during the course, you would do well. The exam will be easy, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. So, perform to the best of your ability, and I'm sure all of you will do well.
Thank you so much, sir. So
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are winding up now. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm exiting, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.